HSN. Thanks for shopping with me with At Home Last Hour. Now we're going to talk with Debbie Meyer this hour. She's an award-winning inventor, entrepreneur extraordinaire, and really it's about taking the everyday frustrations and bringing us great problem-solving solutions for things we go, huh, why didn't I think of that? Debbie Meyer does it for us every single time. Now, already, I know this is going to be hands down a hit because this is the lowest price we've offered on Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes. This is something here at HSN we cannot keep in stock. This is the largest configuration. Look how many pieces you get. 84 pieces for $34.95, lowest price ever. This is all about the science of keeping your food fresh longer. Already 200 have already been spoken for at the lowest price. I quite frankly was shocked. They actually gave us 4 flexible payments of $8.74 to get it at home. I would love to pop up our testimonial line before I introduce Debbie Meyer, because if you own the green boxes, we'd love to hear from you. 1-866-376-8255. That item number is at the bottom of the screen. But as I mentioned, award-winning entrepreneur, inventor, mentor, speaker, author, international brand extraordinaire, Debbie Meyer is back by popular demand. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Hello, everybody.
Great. Do you know how happy I am you're here? Not only because with your green boxes, Debbie Meyer green boxes, you're going to save me money in the new year because I've been buying spinach and kale, all this healthy food, but then it gets bad, it's rotten, and I throw it out.
Well, you know what? If you buy anything and you throw it away, you've defeated the very purpose you bought it for, right? And on top of the time it took you to buy it. What I do in my life is I solve my own problems first. So what we're talking about is something that's actually going to save you money, save you time, but most of all, it's going to save your food. I call it the aisle of best intentions when we walk down the produce aisle, right?
It's so true.
It's so beautiful. You're so inspired by all the gorgeous things that you're seeing. You want them all. And then you buy them, you bring them home, and you turn them into that. That's garbage. That's your money in the trash. It's your money, and it's also a waste of one of our precious resources, which is food. So what my boxes are, it's a box that is actually made with my proprietary blend of natural elements that are part of the construction of that box. You cannot wash it out, you cannot wear it out. It works as long as you own it and even after that. So what happens is you simply bring home strawberries. Now these strawberries, any fruits and vegetables, but these strawberries, for instance, 9 days ago I purchased strawberries. These did not get to live in one of my UltraLite GreenBoxes. However, these did. So 9 days later, I've still got strawberries like that instead of garbage like that. That's the difference. They are BPA free. They are top rack dishwasher safe. They are proudly made right here in America. And as I said, you cannot wash out or wear out the effectiveness of my boxes. They work as long as you have them.
Right.
Now you see those little signs. You also have seen day signs all over the table. Independent laboratory testing. It's a scientific laboratory. They did the test, independent tests on my products. They said 9 days is what you can expect. The days that you see are the days that they actually got in the testing process, which was simply storing fruits and vegetables and baked goods in my boxes next to ones that are not in my boxes. It's as simple as that. And this is
actually, it's incredible. I mean, look at how ripe, how juicy, how gorgeous. And the colors, no mold, no milk, nothing. I mean, it's like you just got them from the store.
Exactly, and you do things exactly the way you would ordinarily do it. So ordinarily, I would obviously keep my strawberries in the refrigerator. They go in the refrigerator. My pears, however, I keep on my countertop.
Wow.
2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. Look at the gorgeous, you know, I always say, do you want the blush or the mush? Do I really have to ask that question?
I don't think you really have to ask. But
you don't have to do anything to turn on my boxes, to make them work, to turn, you don't have to time anything. I love what you say,
you don't have to wash it out.
And you don't have to do a thing. Yeah, you don't have to do a thing to have my boxes work for you. Air is not the problem. It's the gas, it's called ethylene gas that comes off of all fruits and vegetables after they're harvested. That's their natural ripening agent. My boxes take care of that gas. The air in the box isn't the issue. If you have any kind of ordinary storage and you actually seal up things inside that, you're sealing in the very problem that's causing the deterioration. Come over here, because I want you to also remember, I added an additional natural freshness agent so that you could keep baked goods fresh longer. Independent lab testing said baked goods would look like that at 11 days. However, when they're stored in my green boxes, Robin?
So fresh.
Feel that. Feel it.
Oh my gosh, it smells just like fresh from the bakery.
That's English muffins, whether it's bagels, they're nice and chewy the way they should be. And look at this.
A loaf of bread.
You've got 2 64-ounce boxes. In fact, in this set, you have 6 of these boxes. That's an entire loaf of bread. And I have a drawer where I keep my bread, so this is great because I can split it up. But this is what white bread looks like at 11 days in my world.
Now, most of our bread would be moldy by this point.
Oh, of course.
For most of us watching this presentation, our bread would look like this, but not when you use Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes. It is the science behind extending the life of your food. It is a laboratory, independent lab tested to be able to extend the life of your food. So there is a science. It is proprietary to Debbie Meyer, and that's what's so key, and that's why hundreds of thousands of the Debbie Meyer UltraLite GreenBoxes have been spoken for. And this is, I just had peppers, and they always get so rotten so fast.
You know, I was just looking, and I just realized that the flex pay is $8.74.
I know, can you believe that?
Okay, that plate of pepper is almost that flex pay. If you were to throw away these peppers right now because they're rotten, you've thrown away one of the flex pays.
Right.
So you are going to make a small investment to have huge returns. I want to cut this open. Oh, you see that?
Look at that.
Look at how gorgeous that is. And listen.
Now,
Hear
Debbie,
that
that's 21 days?
Yep, 3-week pepper. Wow. How's that? Now, actually, millions and millions, tens of millions, we haven't even done a count, tens of millions of my green boxes are in use right now. Over 1 billion of my green bags. That tells you something.
That they work.
You don't get to do that.
That's right. And to Debbie's point, you're looking at $8.74 to get it at home. If you've never tried it, why not try it today? You have reduced shipping and handling. It's BPA free. Debbie is showing you, I mean, look at this.
that.
Look at how, oh, that's just
3-week
disgusting.
celery, and I have to wipe my hand off.
I was gonna say.
I'm going to have you listen to this. Hear that? That's the sound of freshness. Look at the moisture inside that celery. That's what we want. You know what they always tell us? They always tell us to eat the most colorful vegetables, fruits and vegetables, because that's where the nutrition is. Well, look at that color compared to that lack of color. Remember, these are the same 2 vegetables. They are simply stored differently. They got the benefit of being in my UltraLite GreenBoxes. Come on down here. We got lots to show you. Raspberries, you want to talk about real money? That plate should be gold-plated because raspberries are so ridiculously expensive. That's 9 days. At 9 days, I have raspberries. I'm rolling around in my hand and it's not even gushy. That's the difference for you. Independent laboratory testing means that these are going to give you not the exact numbers, these are going to give you the effectiveness that I'm talking about. These are my proprietary boxes. It's my formula that's included in the construction of the box. You cannot wash it out, you cannot wear it out. It continues to work no matter what you do. 14 days, 14 days. In my world, I'm going to cut you a tomato that is 2 weeks old. Look at that.
I mean, it's like it's fresh from the garden. It's like you went to the farmer's market. And that's the beauty of Debbie's green boxes. And that's why, you know, as she said, millions are using her green boxes because they work. I mean, think about how much a head of lettuce is. I used to remember when a head of lettuce was 59 cents or 49 cents.
Wow, how long ago was that?
I know, and now it's like $1.50 for a head of lettuce. You certainly don't want it. That's like cash in the trash.
Absolutely.
Debbie is saving us money and time.
And you see that I've got a lot of whole fruits and vegetables on the table. They don't have to be whole. If you want to break up your salad and put it back in the box, that's fine. Whatever's left, put back in the box. They continue to work. There's no time limit. There's nothing that says, oh, you can only use them a certain amount of times or a certain length of time. That's not part of my boxes. Part of my boxes are helping you save your fruits and vegetables and baked goods longer. I'm extending their life. Another way I extend my budget is I stopped making big salads where people were flicking the things out of it that they didn't want. This one doesn't want cranberries, this one doesn't want olives.
That's so true, isn't it?
So now I make a salad bar and everybody can help themselves.
That is genius.
At the end of it, I just close it all up. And let's say let's say it's Sunday, I want to take everybody out to the park and we're going to have lunch at the park. I can take all of this because it's all individually packaged and put it in the car.
Or to work for your lunch.
Absolutely.
To lunch, to a picnic, if you have an RV, if you're camping. I mean, these are compact. That's why they're called Debbie Meyer's UltraLite GreenBoxes.
Let me give you a little science. And I've got another demonstration for you as well, but just so you understand what ethylene gas is. Ethylene gas comes off of every fruit and vegetable after it's harvested. It's a natural ripening agent. Odorless, colorless, and tasteless, but its job is to rot your vegetables because it's supposed to go back to seed and replant itself, right?
Okay.
So this is how I can show it to you. When we buy this cut salad, which we love, and you notice that some of them in the store are already a little pillow.
Yes.
And then as you get them home, they get to be a bigger and bigger pillow.
They start to puff up.
That's the ethylene gas doing its dirty work because it's trapped in the bag. See that? That's salad mush. The trick is a simple trick. You simply get this out of the bag as soon as you get it home and put it into one of my UltraLite GreenBoxes, and your salad will be ready for you when you want to eat it, not just because you bought it today. And if you were to try and reseal this, you'd actually be doing what I said. You'll be trapping the very problem in the first place. You're actually trapping the gas in there. So even if you were to take this lettuce and put it into another box, another plastic container, you're still trapping that gas inside. My boxes are the only containers that actually take care of that for you, extending the life. Now, it's all kinds of baked goods, snacks, all these goodies as well, and I know Robin was working so hard outside.
I know, right?
Would you rather have a chocolate chip cookie or an oatmeal cookie?
I'd like a chocolate chip cookie, please. Thank you.
Soft baked chocolate chip cookies.
Look how moist it is. I mean, it's fresh, and that's the beauty.
I can't fool her anymore because we've been together a long time, but that is a 42-day-old cookie. And
it doesn't taste like it. It's amazing.
No, that's because at 42 days, independent laboratory testing said cookies, baked goods, snacks kept their taste, texture, and aroma, which are, face it, all the things we love about baked goods, right? So whether it's your muffins, it's popcorn, it's chips, it's all kinds of chips, it's little taco chips, or it's the baked goods you want to give away. And this is how I give away baked goods. In one of my boxes, they get the baked goods, they get a way to keep them fresh longer, and then they can keep the box. Because just because there were cookies in it this time doesn't mean it has to be cookies next time. It could be green peppers, it could be tomatoes, it could be whatever.
Well, and it's nice because they are dishwasher safe, so it's not like something that you have to hand wash every single time.
No.
And
if I have to hand wash them,
I'm out, right? So we are looking at this price, at this value, the largest configuration at the lowest price. So we're looking at $34.95, plus we have the 4 flexible payments of $8.74 to get Debbie Meyer's UltraLite GreenBoxes at home. So take advantage of that. Almost 600 already spoken for. We do have a 6-minute clock up on the screen.
Oh gosh, I got so much to show you.
I know, and we also want to remind you they all nest together, so don't be afraid, like, where am I going to store all these? We're going to go out to the phones because we have a testimonial. We're going to say hi to Carol from Massachusetts.
Hi, Carol.
And I hear, Carol, this is your 3rd set you have purchased?
No, it's my 3rd.
Oh, it's 3rd. Oh, fantastic. Well, we're so happy that you're enjoying these. What do you love about Debbie Meyer's UltraLite GreenBoxes?
That they really work. It keeps my food fresh. I love them. I'm actually purchasing these so I can give them to Dougie and Kenny at the night for Columbus.
Oh, she's
I
sweet.
need to keep food.
Wow. And Carol, you know, isn't it interesting? I imagine now that you're saving a lot of money because you're not throwing food out that is rotten or spoiled.
Absolutely. I just went shopping. I have all my food, strawberries, blueberries, everything in them as we speak.
Oh, my goodness.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Carol, if anyone is on the fence, what would you say? Would you say try them?
I'd say buy 2 of them.
That's awesome. I love it. Happy New Year, Carol. Thanks for calling in.
Happy New Year to you, too.
And thank you for sharing yours with other people.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that nice?
Let me show you very quickly how big this set is, because you're getting lots of different sizes. You're getting a dozen of my 16-ounce boxes. You're getting a dozen of my 24-ounce boxes. You're getting 6 of the 48-ounce rounds. You're getting 6 of the 32-ounce rectangles and 6 of the 64-ounce rectangles. Now, all of that stacks into this little set right here. So don't tell me you don't have room for this. You
have
do.
room. That's
and also available are my bread boxes, which you love. My bread box, you get a set of 2 of those.
Okay, wait. I'm going to pause you there because these are $14.95. Not for one. Not for one. We're talking about for 2 for $14.95. The item number is at the bottom of the screen. They're 294945. Customer pick, and they're $14.95. We also have the Debbie Meyer green bags as well. So if you want to ask about those or visit hsn.com, keyword Debbie Meyer. But let's come back over and and talk
Watch
about
how
the science of extending the life of your food.
And watch how fast I can talk.
Okay.
Because I don't have a long time with you, and I want to really show you everything. Carrots at 21 days. You know what? Carrots are not supposed to fold. No carrot should fold in half. That's for letters, not for carrots. Carrots should do this. Right down to the very tip. Look at the color inside that carrot and the moisture, and that carrot
21 days.
3 weeks. A head of cabbage split in half. Half not in my boxes, half in my box. 14 days. How gorgeous that is. Cauliflower, please. You know how fast that turns at 14 days. These are still gorgeous and white and ready to cook. Green beans. They don't call them snap beans for nothing. That's why you still want to find that snappy green bean in your UltraLite GreenBoxes when you store them, instead of that at 2 weeks. Brussels sprouts, 3 weeks. These are the baby romaines, which are even more expensive. 21 days.
Wow. Listen to the crunch.
Get us some dressing,
man,
please.
Yes, I know. Oh my gosh.
Look at this broccoli. Look at the difference in the color alone.
And you know the stench of that when it's like, I don't even want to go near it because it just makes me want to.
I'm saying, okay, you
yeah,
back up.
because it's the smell. But we know, I mean, imagine how much money you're going to save. I just see money, money, money back in my pocket when you use Debbie Meyer, the UltraLite GreenBoxes.
And the other thing is you can actually prep in advance. 2 weeks ago, I found a deal on corn. I got ready for dinner 2 weeks ago for tonight.
Wow, look at that. And that's how many days, Debbie?
14 days, 2 weeks.
14 days,
2
wow.
weeks.
Use express ordering. We have almost 1,000 of these already spoken for.
Yes.
That is the bane of my existence, is the grapes, because they always get rotten so fast.
And they seem to be in the middle. You don't know.
That is like picking them off is like, oh gosh, it's just disgusting.
Yep, and you know what? Look at this. They won't let you buy that little tiny piece of parsley you want. You have to buy the whole thing, right?
Wow.
You might as well still have it to use at 9 days instead of that.
Do you know, I was just reading an article online about cilantro, how to store and preserve cilantro.
Yeah,
Hello, in your boxes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's so smart. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out to Pennsylvania. We're gonna welcome in Marlene.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Marlene. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you.
Hi, Marlene.
I have had the green boxes and bags for over 3 years, and they are fantastic. They keep food even longer than some of the estimations that Debbie is saying. Wow. They are fabulous. They are fabulous. I've given them as gifts. Everyone blesses me for sending them to them.
That's awesome. I love hearing that.
You're giving the gift of saving money.
Yes, they are fantastic.
Thank you so
Everything
much.
she is saying is so and then some.
Marlene, you know what I find key is what you just said is the fact that you said some of your food is even lasting longer than what Debbie has shown here. I'm so impressed by that comment.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. I'm shocked sometimes.
I'm happy you're happily shocked.
Yes.
Oh, exactly. I'm thrilled with them. I love them. Everyone I have sent them to loves them.
Thank you so much for sharing. Like I said, that's giving the gift of saving money, and there aren't a whole lot of ways you can do that.
That's right.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so
Happy
very
New
much
Year.
for inventing these.
Oh, thank you,
It's
sweetheart.
all our pleasure. Thank you, Marlene. Have a beautiful day. Take care. All right, so we're going to continue to show. I know we've got about a minute left, and that is it on the presentation. I know Debbie wants to show you one more thing.
Yep. I've got to show you again. Remember, ethylene gas is the problem, not air, when it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables. When you buy this salad, instead of having a pillow like that, buy it when it's really flat. That means it's really, really fresh. Get it home, do that. That's not work. That is one step that will actually save you money, time, effort, and your food. The original packaging, and I work with packagers. I'm in this industry for a long time. I know, and they've told me that their packaging is just a transportation device. This is a saving device, and all you do is that. And that's how you save money.
That's happiness.
Isn't that happy? It is serenity.
It is, right?
Put in a bottle of milk and a bottle of juice in here, and it's my home fridge.
Exactly.
So whether it's that, here's fruit salad. There's you see some green bags in there. Portion control is wonderful. All these things, it makes your life easier, more convenient. Your refrigerator is certainly cleaner, and this is the easiest money you'll ever save.
It is. And Debbie, I know that you always have so much to talk about with the technology. One thing I never want to overlook is I'm so proud because Debbie makes these in the USA.
Yes.
So these are made in the USA. I know that's important to always share